Hello, my Scorpios. This is going to be part 3 of the series, okay? Because, as you know, I'm trying to break up my videos where they're not so long for one sitting, but at the same time, I'm trying to keep up with. Some videos do take longer, right? And some take shorter, so it depends on the energy. But if you haven't seen part 1 and part 2 in my YouTube shorts, please take a look at that before you see this one, okay? Because this is coming out at the end. Going into your person's energy and also going into the outcome. So if you haven't seen part 1 and part 2, please take a look at that in my YouTube shorts on my channel. And so let's get that in here, Scorpio. So, that way you can just go back and fill this up, okay? So I want to save your time and my time because I am working full time and to bring you the best readings. I will start doing longer videos, but when I feel like it's going to go too long, I'm going to put it in shorts. And also some here, okay? And I will start doing extended readings also, but not every video is going to be extended. I will put the link with the word extended if, the big if, okay, people, the big if it's extended, okay? Because sometimes it just goes too long and I can't get to the end of it, so, and I have to, I just don't want to sit there for 45 minutes in a chair, okay? If you'd like a personal reading, reach out to me at angelguidestarot@gmail.com. Don't forget to give me that like as always you do. You're good about that. And your comments, Scorpio. Just say hello to me. I really appreciate it. Alright, so Scorpio here, you have the coming out of this energy as I left off on part 2. It said that your person was, their energy is still highly attracted to you actually, and they don't want this to be, and this person is still in your head. You're moving on to good things here. I do feel like your passions, your goals, and everything is going on, and you're not letting nothing stop you. But at the same time, it's like this 10 of Wands effort. It's sometimes your motivation might be low, and also, this person that you had a blow up with is not over. There's something here. Mentally we could tell ourselves it's over, but emotionally we could tell ourselves it's over. I don't have any love for this person. I don't want to think about this person. But there's something here spiritually is still tied to this person. Okay, I don't know what it is. It's unfinished business kind of thing. It's something that needs to be closed out the cycle and it hasn't happened yet. So let me just shuffle these cards again. But anyway, that's where we're at. So Scorpio, see what's going on here. Scorpio Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. If you'd like a personal reading, let me know. angelguidestarot@gmail.com. I'm only here on YouTube. So if you're seeing this on other platforms, just know that was it's a stolen video. Alright, so you have the Independence. You have the Knight of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Now this is, this is like kind of continuing this scenario, the story. Okay. Alright, well, the energy here feels like with you, both of you are trying to have money, and both of you may have been rejected, or one of you rejected someone, but this person, whoever's in this energy of the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, they have this idea in their head, like, Scorpio, they just were not ready. I think they came to a conclusion when they met you. They were not just ready for a relationship. They just were not able to give you what you needed. And they know that. So, but now it looks like, before I say anything more, Ace of Swords. They couldn't give you what they needed, and they know they told you a secrets, and they didn't communicate with you here with Ace of Swords. They could have disappeared on you, ignored your text messages, didn't communicate. Seven of Pentacles here. It's like something about their money. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't think this person was worried about their money. Yeah, they're coming up in the Knight of Pentacles with you too. And when they saw you having the things that you have, it actually became an envy of you in some way. But it's forced this person to go out and do better, okay? But whatever job they were doing, it wasn't making enough money or something like that, and they were thinking about how can I make more money. And it looks like this person really, but still this person hasn't forgotten you. They still think about you in the terms of ideas and how, they just didn't feel like the person you deserve. They didn't tell you this. Because they're holding the big pinnacle here, and they're like, Scorpio deserves the best, but I can't give it to you. They were in love with you, Scorpio. I don't know who I'm talking to out here, but this person, it's like you were too good for them, in a real way. You were too good for them financially. And there's something here where they just had to feel like they had to compete with you. You were in the Nine of Pentacles, they're in the Nine of Pentacles. They want to be equal with you. Because they couldn't stand the fact that, and I feel like here, they couldn't stand the fact, and I feel like this is a masculine energy coming here from the King of Cups. And you could be a masculine energy, I don't know. But there's two ways this can go. That this person, you could be in your masculine making more money than they do. Okay? And they were competing with you. Or number two, that was actually a envy, and that made them feel ashamed or embarrassed, or you're able to afford things and they can't. It's kind of like that. But I do feel like this is a masculine man that was competing against you, because they're looking at you as somebody very smart, very intelligent, very peaceful, and all that kind of stuff, and they wanted to bring that to you. It's like, what can you bring to the table? Well, they couldn't bring anything to the table. They weren't making enough money, and the way they felt anyway, even though you didn't ask for money, you're okay by yourself, but that's all they can offer you, and that made them feel in some kind of way. Okay, so this is why they had to, it looks like they did try to go out here and look for other people. I just saw the Hermit, but they couldn't measure up to you, Scorpio, and they had to find somebody that's less value, like, so they can feel important, so they can feel like the leader. So the Magician's here, so they are doing some wishing here on you. So this person may have lost their job. Now, the Magician can be part of karma, because they may have treated you wrong and they could have lost their job here or something. And karma bites people who do others wrong, and especially the people who stole my videos, for sure. Five of Swords, you got the Five of Swords here. Five of Swords is angry and upset or holding a grudge against you. So again, it's that feeling of, it had nothing to do with you. It was just more about they didn't feel. Yeah, they got the Five of Swords, Five of Wands, and they know it's not your fault. They know that, they try to blame you, but they know it's not your fault. Okay, so you're in the Death card reverse, or you could be dealing with another Scorpio. But Scorpio, the way this looks, the way it looks here with the Five of Wands and the Death card and the Four of Wands, okay, they don't want you to, they feel like maybe there's part of you that have changed, which you probably have, out of this idea of who this person is. But the Four of Wands, and you have the Five of Pentacles on the bottom, they do feel like you walked away, but they don't want, they're just saying, they're still confused. It's like this person cannot make a decision. This person cannot make a decision for whatever's worth. They just can't. It's like they want you, but then they don't want you. Stay or go. Can I talk to Scorpio? Yes or no? No, I do it maybe later. They see you as the Empress here, and there's that Hermit card. Okay, so they do feel like they're single, and then you have the Emperor here. So they feel like both of you are single. It looks like both of you are single, or both of you, this person does see that you're, a perfect match for them. But they have, in their energy, they're standing by themselves right now, because they don't feel, they still have not came out of that energy of competing with you, Okay. Alright, well, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it here. There's no more energy coming from this, other than they hope to get back with you, but they feel like it's bad time, and it's like, it's not the right time. But they hoping down the road, when they mature, when they get their crap together, you're going to be ready for them. Okay? Just saying, they might be going through a divorce, they might be getting separated, whatever it is, because you have the Emperor here twice in this reading, so they are trying to get back to you, even when the other people around them, they don't measure up to you. And so they're dealing with that part of them of losing you at the same time they made a mistake, but at the same time, they're not good enough for you. So they're trying to get their ducks in a row, or their life in their straight now. But they're just saying, I hope that you're available, Scorpio. Please don't leave here. Please don't forget me. All right, with the Two of Swords, they just trying to make decisions here. Okay. All right, Scorpio, that's what I have for you. So I'll send in love and light. So check out those shorts on part 1. Part 2 is part 3. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.